Good evening, everybody. As you can see, it's just me, Gillian, your host tonight. Martin is on his way. Unfortunately, Martin had some internet issues. We decided to hang fire as long as we could, but I thought maybe we should just get the show going. He should be with us shortly. But yeah, everybody's like, where are you guys? Why aren't you online? Come on, get online. So here I am. It's me, Gillian, all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa. And yes, it's another edition of New Music Mondays here on Discover TV. And I'm so excited to be with you guys tonight. We've got a great lineup, as always. And we've actually been discussing, Martin and I, we were discussing this a bit later in the show today. We've only got two guests with you today because we're going to start delving into our top 20 for 2020 on New Music Mondays. Now, I'd love to know from you guys, what have been your favorite artists of the year that we've brought to you? What have been the finds of the year for you? So I think that could be quite exciting. We're going to be dedicating two shows solely to unveiling our top 20 songs of the year, with our number one song coming out just after Christmas on the 27th of December. It'll be our Christmas number one here on New Music Mondays, brought to you by Discover TV with me and Martin. Martin will be with us shortly. I'm very, very sure he will, but I'm excited because we got some great new music. And just to give you guys a taste, remember the Medicine Dolls? If you're a fan of the Medicine Dolls, I have a feeling you're going to love this next band that we've got on today. I'm very excited. I've just been chatting to the guys while we've been waiting for Martin backstage in the holding room. And yeah, we had some quite interesting conversations, and maybe we'll bring those up again. But hopefully Martin will be with us shortly here on New Music Mondays. Hope you can all hear me, okay? Please pop in and say hello here on the YouTube channel or on discovertv.live. And we're also quite excited. Our new range of Discover TV shirts are arriving shortly. We've also got our Discover TV stickers that have arrived. We're going to be pasting these all around London and Johannesburg. I'm sending a whole bunch to Martin as well. Our t-shirts. Oh, I can give you a little taste of what these look like. Let me show you here. Where are we? Let me get this downloaded here, and I'll just show you a little taste of what our brand new t-shirts are going to be looking like, which are coming out. And if you'd like to order, we'll be having online. We're going to be running competitions as well to give these t-shirts away. Let's see if I can show you here. Yeah, there you go. Our new Discover TV t-shirts that are coming out this December. I'm so excited. Where am I? There I am. I'll show those again when Martin joins me. But let's get our first guest directly onto the show. I'm so excited. Here we go. See you now. Good evening, the Healthy Junkies, Phil and Nina. How are you?
Hello.
Good evening, guys. You're at a cold Camden in London. It is. Camden is in London. That's correct.
Yeah.
I haven't been into London in so long. I've forgotten how cold it can be there.
And you're in a hot summer.
I am. Beautiful hot summer in Johannesburg, South Africa. Although we've had a couple of chilly days. 20. It gets down to 20 and we go, oh, that's cold.
We love the weather.
Gotta love the weather. So welcome the Healthy Junkies. Well, how are you guys?
Good.
Well, keeping busy.
Keeping creative, trying to.
Keeping busy to stay sane.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing. We're all just trying to stay sane through this. I know we were chatting beforehand, like, this show was actually born out of this whole COVID lockdown, because it was kind of like we couldn't go out and shoot bands anymore. So what were we going to do? So literally we decided, okay, cool. Well, let's bring the bands to us and let's chat to them and just showcase brand new music. We're going to start hopefully getting some bands live on the show as well. But something we were chatting about a little bit earlier, which I'm quite excited about, is our plan for next year is to kind of start a Discover TV touring circuit and bring UK bands to South Africa and take South African bands to the UK and get bands touring together, maybe, like 2 bands from South Africa, 2 bands in the UK tour here together, and then tour in the UK together. Kind of that kind of vibe, which I think could be quite exciting. So,
fantastic idea.
I mean, this is something we've kind of been doing with our friend Steve Iles. He's been like...
Steve Iles is the guy that booked the Medicine Dolls we were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
we were chatting about earlier.
We played with them yesterday, so in the car, and then you mentioned them today. So yeah, love that band. Can't wait to hear them play.
You guys are also chatting. You know the Soap Girls as well. I mean, how much South African music have you guys heard in the past?
Well, not a lot really.
No.
The Soap Girls. We played a few shows with them, and they're lovely girls.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Great band and so entertaining. So, but not a lot of South African music. I have to be honest. I mean, other than some South African psychedelic trance in the early 2000s, a big scene there, wasn't there? But
Oh, yeah, I think I got lost in that scene. I have to be perfectly honest. I had like a hazy period between, I think, 2000 and 2003.
Yeah, lots of years.
The lost years. Although most of my 90s are the lost years as well, I must be honest. That whole acid rave scene in the 90s was also pretty big in South Africa. You had those warehouse parties. We used to have them here as well. It was exciting times. So tell us a little bit about the Healthy Junkies. That's a weird name for a band.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it?
No, it was a joke to start with, you know, and we just sticked with it.
It took on a life of its own, of course,
Yeah.
as names do. And what with us being in a health crisis at the moment, it's sort of,
Yeah.
you know, we did Stay Healthy, Healthy Junkie shirts, and they were selling
And the
pretty
mask
well.
as well.
The mask,
yeah.
which-
Oh, that's brilliant. That's clever. That's very clever. I can't do that. I was going to try and do a healthy... look, we have a co-host. There he is. Martin.
Hello.
We can't hear you. Hello, Martin. We were worried about you.
How you doing?
There you go. And then there were 3 or 4.
There were 3, and Martin stuck in that pose. So you all have to hold your hands up for the entire show now, just like Martin.
Okay.
Hello, Martin. No, okay, we've lost Martin again. I think he's having horrible internet issues today, Martin.
Frozen.
He's frozen.
Yeah.
There's a soundtrack to that. Martin, are you with us? Okay, I'm going to kick Martin out and see if we can get him back. So, Martin, I'm going to kick you from the studio and let's see if we can get you back in. Okay, so we lost Martin there for a second, but I'm sure he'll be back with us shortly. He's obviously having internet issues. Sorry, what were we saying? So, oh yes, so I'm talking about just in terms of the merchandise during lockdown.
Yeah, you have to do something to survive, don't you? I've actually got some exhibits here to show you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What we've done in lockdown. It's our first one, and then we followed it up with this.
Cool.
That upside down.
Yeah.
There you go.
How's
Yeah.
that? Yeah. And then
Forever
we've got
on the
these
road.
lovely mugs as well. So we're kind of really going for it with
And why do I see the masks?
Oh, the mask
the
I get
mask.
it.
Nina's going to get you a mask. But basically, we just love playing music. We love playing music. We love playing gigs, meeting people all around the country, wherever we go, making friends and people on the same wavelength.
Like it, love it.
Yeah, that's just what we do.
Yeah.
You're going to have to send us a copy of that CD to South Africa. I need to hear it. I need to play it loud. But I have been playing that video loud already. So if you had to describe the sound of the Healthy Junkies to somebody in South Africa that's never heard you for the first time, how would you describe yourselves?
Well, you go first.
No, I think everyone in the band has different influences. So, I mean, I would say for me, I love grunge, you know, and punk rock as well. I mean, you like your psychedelic.
Psychedelic rock, Hawkwind, Bowie, Bauhaus. And Dave, our bass player, has brought a lot of kind of newer music, garage rock bands, and stuff we hadn't heard before, and that's influenced us.
Okay.
And, so, you know, everyone brings something to the table. So it's a mix mash of all those things, guitar-based, high-energy music most of the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely high energy, I think is... Martin, are you with us? Can we hear Martin?
I don't know. I hope so.
We got you! Yay!
Hi. Is it
Success.
Is it working? Is it working? Oh God! I mean,
No, you're working
it's
perfectly.
awful. You guys are great. I'm the one having a problem here. They're doing. Julia will know what I'm talking about. They're doing load shedding.
Oh no, are you guys getting load shedding?
What's load
No, I
shedding?
don't even know what.
Okay,
that
no.
is.
Let me explain to you what load shedding is.
Julian, talk about it.
So it's what happens is when the government decides that you shouldn't have electricity for 4 hours a day so that the entire grid doesn't fall over.
That sounds like the 70s.
It's pretty much. So they cut all our electricity off in an area for 4 hours to so-called save the grid, which they are just proceeding to destroy anyway. Yeah. Welcome to Africa. It's a fun place to be. We got loads of things. Do you know that we even had, what was that? What they had in the 30s with alcohol? When they banned alcohol?
Prohibition.
We had prohibition. We had prohibition during lockdown.
Oh, that's disgraceful. They got prohibition
Yeah, that's right.
in Wales at the moment.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that's right. They do. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, all the
Yeah,
pubs are
they
shut.
have.
You're right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't you still buy liquor from a shop?
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, listen, you couldn't buy any liquor. The only place you could buy liquor in March, April, May was on the black market. To give you an idea,
No
a normal
cigarettes.
bottle of
No
wine
cigarettes.
might have no cigarettes either. So just to give you an idea, a packet of cigarettes might have cost you £2. I'm taking as an example. During Prohibition, that same packet of cigarettes cost you £30.
Oh, that's crazy.
A bottle of beer went from £2 to £10. Yeah, so it was great fun Prohibition in South Africa. So yeah, we kind of felt like we were living in the 30s and the whatever it was. But anyway, enough about Prohibition.
Anyway.
Let's play some music. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Hello, healthy duckies. By the way, it's like nice to finally.
Hey, Martin,
meet
how
you.
you doing?
I'm sorry I was horribly delayed, but I'm
Sorry
so
you're
pleased
late.
that you're here.
We've been having a long chat. I've been telling them about all our ideas next year, Martin, to bring bands to SA and the UK and our Discover TV touring and everything like this. So we're really excited. I'm showing them our new merch, which I was going to show again. One more time. Here we go. Our brand new merch. Our T-shirts that are coming out this December. Discover TV T-shirts. So we're quite excited about those.
You
And our
put
new
it right
stickers.
across the talent. That wasn't very fair. You can't do. Don't put the images right across the artists, Julian. That's not very
I can't do anything else. That's the only way it works. It's StreamYard, it's not me. It's StreamYard, it's not me. So yes,
are we going to play this song now? Because I love it.
let's play it. Tricky Situation by the Healthy Junkies. Here we go. It's time for some rock and roll. Let's get ready, everybody.
Got myself another tricky
tricky situation on Discover TV with the Healthy Junkies. Love it! It's rock and roll and we like it!
We're losing signal. We
I'm having
You've turned
terrible.
into a Dalek.
I'm having terrible trouble.
Ah,
You're still with us.
It's awful. I'm
Can you guys hear me?
I think so.
can't hear.
No.
We can't
Can't-
hear you.
Oh no.
Hang on.
Hang on, I'm here.
Oh no.
Can you not hear me? No!
It's too hot in there.
We're just having... Can you hear us? Ah, we lost them.
Ah, they've gone. I know,
Ah!
just in time for me. To
No, they'll be back now.
I'm-
It'll be...
We'll get them back.
No, there they are.
We're
There
having
they are.
the.
Still doing it.
There they are. There you go. We got
I
you.
think we're load sharing on the signal.
Can you hear us?
Ah, that's better.
There you go. It's not load shedding, it's load sharing on the
There you
thing.
go.
So guys, love it, love it, love it. It's all rock and roll and we like it.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm in one of those videos. What was it,
Looks like you
Primal
had a lot
Scream?
of fun.
Yeah, it was loads of fun doing it, and you know, we have to keep busy. We're compulsive. So
Yeah, it's very.
So anyway, you
I like
guys,
the, guest
you
appearance
guys
in
were telling
Napoleon
us.
Well, we did about 5 videos during the lockdown, I think.
Is it 5?
Yeah,
God, is that many?
something like
Wow. And there's an album out. Show us that album again. You were showing it to me earlier.
Oh, what was I showing?
Coming
that.
soon.
CDs.
The album, the CD.
CDs, yeah, CD. Oh, where is it? There. That's
There we go.
Forever on the Road, part
The
1.
Junkies. And is there a release date for this now, Phil?
That's out, and then we
It's out,
followed
cool.
up with part 2. That's part 2. Forever on the
Excellent.
Road. That's literally just come out now. So, yeah,
Brilliant.
we haven't laid.
And the previous
idle.
album, Delirious Stream, was the previous album. Is that right? Is that the right name?
Delirious Dream was the last one. That's
That's
right.
an album, I
yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Out now,
Yeah.
also out. Wonderful stuff. So
And-
plenty
and
of
what
healthy
the
junkie
guys-
stuff to get into.
The guys were also telling me Medicine Dolls are coming to the UK, that they're going to be seeing them next year. So we should get
Oh, brilliant.
get those two bands together on the same stage. I think could be one
Yeah,
hell of a lineup. I'd fly over for that.
That'd be fun.
That's right. It's our friend that's booked them, so we'll ask him.
We
You know.
know, yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm going to tell Greg from the Medicine
awesome.
Dolls, you guys need to play together. So
Yeah,
we'll push
definitely.
from South African side as well. Yeah, great.
That
That,
would be a
that
good
could be a
night.
lineup and a half. Yeah, definitely.
Love the idea.
Love it, yeah.
No, so do we. So do we, guys. Okay, so
Fantastic.
what's coming up for the rest of this 2020 that we got ahead of us? What are you guys doing for Christmas?
We'll,
Gonna give us a live Christmas
We've
single.
got one gig. We've got one gig on the 22nd
Yeah.
of December. Seated, but like anyway, that one.
At the Amersham Arms in London.
Yeah, Amersham Arms in London.
Oh,
so
great,
looking forward
great
to that.
place. Absolutely.
Yeah,
And then we've got
Say hi
the-
to Andy for me.
yeah, I will. Yeah. Well, it's not for Andy that one. It's but we are doing one for Andy Cavendish on the 6th of February at the Lounge in Archway.
Mhm.
So that's for
Awesome.
Andy. And then of course there's Christmas in between, isn't there? So yeah, we're hoping to go to France.
Yeah.
If we're allowed.
And then we're doing next year we've had quite a lot of stuff going on.
The Lipscomb Kill tour is next
Yeah.
year, and that's you might know about that,
Excellent.
Martin. With the band Your Mum, Token to the Polly Pickpockets. So we do this whole thing with the 4 bands tour together. We did it last in 2019. So it's part 2 of that. So yeah, looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
Brilliant. So bring that to South Africa. That should be
Amazing.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lipscomb Kill in South Africa. Why not?
Absolutely. Why not?
Sounds good to me.
Get a couple of vans and we go on the road and we take South Africa by storm.
We get a big bus.
Yeah, I think so. Or 2. We do an old
Yeah.
school 70s style rock and roll.
A convoy.
I got a van. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm
Wow.
ready to rock and roll.
Everybody on the bus.
We'll be like the Merry Pranksters.
See, I'm visualizing it like the, yeah. I'm visualizing it like the Spice Girls movie.
I think that could be a documentary and a half to film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling.
Good
I'm
fun.
sure the Slug Girls will come with us.
Yeah, we get the medicine dolls as well. Be all good. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on New Music
No,
Mondays.
thank you.
Been an
Thanks,
absolute
guys.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Have a
We
great
love the track.
and everything.
Good.
Have a great Christmas and New Year, and yeah,
All right.
all the best.
We'll chat to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Hopefully, I'll get the chance to have a proper catch up with you at some point as well, when I'm not kind of
That'd be nice.
freaking out about internet.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, catch up with you. Take care, guys. Nice to see you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys. Bye. Bye.
Great.
Welcome, Martin. I was very lonely doing the opening on my own. I was like, well, I don't know how long is it going to be? No, don't tell me Martin's frozen again. No, Martin's frozen again.
So,
Martin,
yeah,
you
I can't even move slightly. It's like I have to be in this one position. If I move slightly, it's gone completely.
Okay, stay in that one
here.
position, Martin. You're not allowed to move. You're not allowed to move. As long as I can hear you, that's all good.
Oh, okay.
But
Don't move.
no, I keep losing,
just-
Martin.
No, I don't know what to do about it. I can't. I am here.
Okay, you're there. Okay. Shame, though. So sorry about that. I know what it's like. These things can happen.
I've literally got this laptop perched on my neck. You could probably tell, because it's like the only place where I can get the Wi-Fi signal to this particular place at the moment. I can't wire in. I can't do anything. I had to leave place 6 miles away, which is where at the studio where I was, where there's no broadband internet, anything.
No.
They've got nothing. So here I am. Anyway, we'll do the best.
There you are. Yeah, we'll do the best we can. You're coming and going, so I'm catching every third word, but that's all good.
Ah,
It's all good.
Rubbish.
That's all good. It's all rock and roll. It's what we do. We just keep going. But yeah, so how are you, Martin? How was your weekend?
I'm mildly stressed. I'm still trying to think if I can get a better signal for you, but I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Well,
I'm
it's fine.
good. Like I said,
It's fine right now, so let's just stick with it.
it feels like the internet equivalent of a Mercedes pit stop, as I said earlier on. I don't know if you're into Formula One racing, but
I did. Joe, how was that pit stop yesterday? Oh my sword!
Actually, I saw the highlights. Toto Wolff, who's the team boss of Mercedes, yesterday, actually live on television, going, "Yeah, we fucked up." Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to say that, am I?
No, you can. I think after that, I think you definitely can, because there's no doubt about it.
It was him that couldn't say that. That's what I mean. It was.
Yeah, no, but I mean that was a shame, and I felt so sorry. I mean, I don't know if you saw George Russell afterwards; he was in tears. The poor
not
kid.
surprising.
He should have won the race. So this, and I'm digressing for a moment. This goes back to this all of a sudden big debate taking place.
Yeah.
Is it the car or is it the driver? Has Lewis Hamilton won so many world titles because of the car he's driving, or is it because he's a great driver?
The answer to that question is yes.
To both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
He's a great driver
it's-
driving a great car.
But the question is, could somebody else have won exactly the same titles in that car?
Well, Valtteri Bottas is in the same car and he isn't, so that's my answer.
Yeah, true. No, but it's just now all of a sudden, that's all you're seeing on the interwebs. Well, could George Russell have won the world championship this year in that car? Well, yeah, probably could have. It is a great car. I don't think Valtteri Bottas is a great driver, to be perfectly honest.
The truth to me, more than anything else, is that George Russell's a great driver.
Yeah, he is.
No,
No,
he was
I'm
going- he was
losing.
going backward.
I'm losing you. No! Martin! Damn it.
It's frustrating,
It's
isn't it?
interwebs today.
I know. I can
No,
see
it's
him.
all good. It's all
I
good.
can see him coming and going. I'm sorry. Yes, I agree.
Don't stress,
I don't
it
think
happens.
Bottas is not right.
No.
But yeah,
But anyway,
don't
enough
take
Formula
anything
One.
away from
Enough Formula One.
Yeah, I will just say. I will say.
Yeah.
Don't take anything away from Lewis Hamilton. He is the best in the world.
No, he's Yeah, he is. No, without a shadow of a doubt. It's just that now there's obviously this argument going around now. Is it the car or is it the driver? It's both.
Sure.
He's a great driver. It's a great car. The combination works, and that's why they've won 7 world championships together.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's get on some more music.
Woohoo!
Let's bring it's an old friend of ours, and we're so excited to have him back. And he's looking all Christmassy in the background. Let's get him on. Ravi.
Ha! He's done a proper job. He better be mucking about now.
He better be mucking about.
Well,
I heard the bells go. You gave it away with the bells.
well, this is the result of me asking whether I should wear them on social media. So it's my own
I
fault,
see.
really.
So the answer is yes.
Social,
Yeah.
there's social media for you.
Exactly. If I
Well,
clearly
thank you for
haven't
going the whole hog, as they say.
Well, you have to get into the spirit of it at some point, and I figured now's the right time. I'm amongst friends, so it's all right.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. How are you,
Yes,
Ravi?
I
It's
think-
been a while.
It has been a while. I'm good. How are you? Thank you for having me again.
Anytime. I like that guitar on the wall. Is that a small guitar or is it just far away?
It's far away.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, it looks like a really small
These are
electric
called
guitar.
Those are far away.
You can buy those, actually. I did see a ukulele that was Les Paul shaped and well, obviously ukulele side, so it was tiny. It was amazing.
Ukulele sized. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
We used to have
That's
one of
a
those.
fun Christmas present.
We used to have one of those tiny Marshall amps in the studio. You know, one of those little battery operated Marshall things.
Yeah.
We used to have one of
hang
those.
on.
Which I have you got one? Because I always thought they were just a little bit of a joke. But then I was reading Alex James's autobiography. He's not here. I realised he couldn't hear me there. Yeah, one of them. Yeah, a little battery operated Marshall amp.
I tell you what, they're really good. They are really
I
good.
was going to say, I always thought they were a little bit of a joke, but then I was listening to, I was reading Alex James's from Blur. I was reading his autobiography, and he says they were, something about a Blur track, and they recorded. Oh no, it was who's the guitarist? What's the guitarist's name? I've forgotten. Guitarist from Blur. Come on, somebody. Graham Coxon.
I've gone blank right now.
Graham Coxon.
Yes.
Graham Coxon. And they were talking about the production of one of their tracks, and that is what they played the bass guitar through. That was on the actual physical final recording of the single. It's through one.
Can I tell you what sounds great through this is a vocal.
Okay.
If you're looking for a kind of like really left of center, distorted kind of vibe to it, it's quite interesting. It's actually a great little toy. I've had a guitarist play through this as well, and a keyboardist play through this to get kind of like a whirly sound.
Yeah, nice. So you've been
Rather
doing that,
interesting.
Ravi. You're a bit of an experimental home recordist.
Yeah, I'd give that a go. I mean, surely you could also build like a massive giant stack of them. You could just have loads of daisy chains into each other.
Well, there's an input, there is an input, and there is an output. So
Perfect.
Brilliant.
You could just have a stack, and then you could have, I suppose you could have like a Lego Man's gig as well, like with like the giant stack of amps.
great for a music video, Ravi.
That's a good idea.
You know what you can also
imagine
do?
that being an
You
entire
can
wall?
put it on a belt, and you can like put a whole lot around you, and walk around London, playing.
That's a brilliant idea. I like that.
Oh no!
Well,
this show's going left of centre again.
I was meant to be seeing Martin on Friday, but clearly now I'm going to be in London with a tiny
You've got-
Marshall amp.
You've got a different plan. Where's Ravi? Now we know. Man arrested for weird performance art in centre of London under COVID lockdown restrictions.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened to me before, to be perfectly honest.
I'll send you a
Well,
Discover
yeah.
TV
Fair
sticker to
point.
go with your guitar, Ravi.
Yes, please. That would be amazing.
And Martin's going to be getting a whole lot of these in early January, so
Yes,
he can
we-
share some with you.
Nice.
We have-
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Along with our
Ravi,
new
you'll have to come back.
t-shirts.
Yeah, Ravi's coming in to do some work with me on Friday.
Brilliant. Well, they won't be there by Friday, Ravi. I'm
So,
afraid.
well,
It takes a while to get to London.
Unfortunately. Anyway, shall we talk? Shall we do something serious? Well, mildly serious.
How can we do that with that on Ravi's head?
Well,
I'll take him.
well, because
No, keep it on.
Ravi's decided to do a very. Who's disappeared? Who's disappeared?
Martin.
You disappeared, Martin. You're.
Martin's coming and going. I think what Martin's telling us
I
is
know,
that you've
I don't
decided
know.
to do a very Christmassy song that goes with the
Yes,
The headpiece.
hence the antlers. Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear them ordinarily. I have to say. Yeah, I decided to actually write a semi-Christmassy song, but it's not your cheesy kind of full-on pop-tastic Christmas song. It's more for a Christmas song for someone like me, I guess, who wouldn't ordinarily listen to Christmas songs. And it's got. I like to call it.
There are only
Christmas song with
subtle
all-
references to Christmas.
Yes, exactly that. But I suppose, it's one of those things where I think if you dissect the lyrics, it's definitely a bit of a cheese fest, but the melody kind of saves it, as well as the giant wall of guitars towards the end.
Yes.
It was produced by, we thought about using Node. Funnily enough, I mean, the track was also produced by Cameron Sanderson.
Hold on.
Also,
You give it away.
sorry.
another Cameron Sanderson track. That kid is prolific.
He is. He was an absolute pleasure to work with as well. And it's weird. It's like he could read my mind.
I'm dying to work with him. I think I'm going to have to give him a call.
You should. He's
do
got some brilliant.
do my next pop 80s anthem for me.
Yeah, man. Sure.
I'd recommend it.
So how did it come about? Did you actually get together, or was it done remotely? How did you put it together?
Yeah, it was all done at his little home studio in, I think it's Nazing, I think the place is called. The amount of times I made that amazing puns on the day, which clearly all went down well because the track turned out great. Yeah, so it was all done there. In terms of the writing of the track, it was actually written before last Christmas. Luckily for me, this is the first time where I think I wrote a demo that was kind of good enough to take lots of it into the studio, kind of almost fully fleshed out. Whereas I usually struggle with that, particularly being a singer-songwriter. You've not really got other people to bounce off to come up with different parts to write and stuff. So this is the first time it worked out. And as I said, I took it into the studio and Cameron read my mind, being the brilliant producer that he is. And, we ended up with something that I'm actually really, really proud of. And I've been really lucky in terms of feedback. People have been saying that it's the best Christmas song they've heard. That's not a usual Christmas song, and people are saying it's making them feel all nice and fuzzy and warm despite everything that's going on this year. So I'm really happy with that.
It'll be our first Christmas song we played this year.
I think it's our first seasonal track. Yes.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Should we take a listen?
I don't know if we're doing any more, to be fair. This might be the only one.
This might be it. This might be it. The one and only Christmas song on New Music Mondays and Discover TV, Mistletoe by Ravi Amrith. Here we go.
Remove your long red jacket, let the snow hit the floor. As the crystals cascade, put on that smile of yours. They melt into nothing, as I melt into you. And we sit by the fire, feeling safe and true. Our shivers, they linger, but we stay happily. 'Cause you're my gift, and I don't need no tree. Trace my cold fingers over your rosy cheeks, as Jack Frost watches with envy from the street. 'Cause I don't need no Christmas lights to see you sparkle, see you shine. And I don't need no fire to help me with this burning desire of mine. And I don't need no calendar to count these days of perfect bliss. And I don't ever wanna need some mistletoe to feel your kiss. sparkles on this beat up guitar. We sing each word like it's gospel, right from the heart. They echo in the silence of our snow-covered town. Saint Nick will bring gifts, but you are all I want right now. 'Cause I don't need no Christmas lights to see you sparkle, to see you shine. And I don't need no fire to help me with this burning desire of mine. And I don't need no calendar to count these days of perfect bliss. And I don't ever want to need some mistletoe to feel your kiss. Our footprints may melt, but my love will last forever. Our footprints may melt, but my love will last forever. Our footprints may melt, but my love will last forever. Our footprints may melt, but my love will last forever. 'Cause I don't need no Christmas lights to see you sparkle, to see you shine. And I don't need no fire to help me with this burning desire of mine. And I don't need no calendar to count these days of perfect bliss. And I don't ever wanna need some mistletoe to feel your kiss.
Mistletoe. Love it, Ravi. Wait, there we go.
Thank you very much. Thank
I
you.
was gone.
We lost you there for a moment, Martin.
I don't know if it's going to be.
I thought, oh no.
I switched off again. Do you know what I've had to do now? Do you know what I've just done now? Just from a technical standpoint, I have now switched off my Wi-Fi and I am now connected through my computer to my phone because that seems to be giving me a better signal than my actual Wi-Fi.
Do you know how many times I'll end up doing that? Just sometimes works better.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, rubbish. What are we paying
Anyway,
for?
we got you.
What are we paying for?
Ravi, I love it. It is our Christmas.
Ravi,
We see that as our Christmas
Ravi's
single for the year.
Very good at that staying still thing.
At the staying still thing, yeah, I could have been frozen then, right?
As long as you don't start singing a Frozen song now, Ravi, I'll be happy.
Oh, let it go.
Ha ha!
Too fast. It's almost like you're right.
Trouble is,
You'd
that's
be-
the only reference I know. I've not actually seen the film, so
Neither have I, so I just know that song.
It's good enough.
My mother says that is an absolute winner Christmas song, Ravi.
It's a banger.
Big shout out,
Absolutely.
big shout out to my mom Sandy, who's watching with us as she does every single week
Thank you,
from
Sandy.
Sedgefield. So she says it's a Christmas banger.
Oh dear.
fantastic. I'm so glad. That
It
means
is,
that
and
means a
that's
lot.
great track. And what I do like about it, I do love that it is a Christmas song without being, you know, not
All
nothing
Christmassy.
against Christmas songs that are Christmas songs, but this is a Christmas song that isn't all Christmassy, whilst being very Christmassy. It's a great job. Nice one, man. You did a brilliant job writing that. And I
you
love
so
your. I
much.
mean, it's nice to hear a slightly different production from. We're used to Cameron with these kind of trap hats and all that kind of stuff. So it's nice that I know he can turn his hand to just about anything, but it's nice to hear that as well.
He can. He's amazing like that. Because
Yeah.
I mean, knowing him and getting to know him over the past year or so, I know that actually, in terms of influences, we're quite similar. So he listens to a lot of the same emo rock stuff that I used to listen to back in the day, and still
We lost
listen to
Martin. It's going to be one of these shows. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's gone. He's there. Oh, he's gone. He's there. Oh, shame, Martin. I've been there before.
You're not going to keep disappearing like that on Friday, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this may not be a reference that you'll get, but actually, I am related to Max Headroom, so that is what will happen on Friday. In real life, I'll be like,
Hang on, didn't I have that? I did that a couple of months ago, wasn't I, Martin? I was doing Max Headroom fully a couple of months ago on the one show.
You did that for real.
I was like
awesome.
literally
quite awesome.
And I've never been able to get it again.
If only you,
I'm so.
I was going to say, if only you knew how you did it, it was like amazing. It would have been perfect for the show, but I just didn't know. But it's brilliant. It was brilliant stuff. No, Friday will be real things, I think. Rather.
So, what do you guys got planned for Friday? Are you guys like in studio making some new music?
We are.
I'm not sure. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, Martin.
You can say as much as you like. So, yeah, you can say as much as you like, I think. I don't think there's any secret, yeah.
Okay, good. So another brilliant local
trouble.
artist called Dan Thomas, who is an absolutely amazing singer-songwriter. He is working on an EP at the moment. I might be lending a few of my dulcet tones to that.
Brilliant. Very nice.
Part of the plan.
The name rings a bell. Have we had him on the show before?
An EP with Dan Thomas. Not yet. No, I mean its last official release was September last year, so we haven't had him on with anything this year. But I've probably mentioned Dan.
Yeah, maybe you've mentioned him. Yeah.
I'll tell you where we would have mentioned him at least once or twice. Is he performs in a lot of the same places as Louise Parker and who else have we had on?
Chris
Hannah
Sims.
Thomas, Chris Sims.
Chris Sims, who's going to be starting a country show next year here for us.
That's right. Yeah, he's doing that. That's happening. That was last week, Ravi. That's
yes, I saw.
People are now not just coming on and playing a song; they're now pitching for shows. It's great.
We need more content. We need more content.
It's not.
Oh, we lost it again. It's actually still just. Oh, there you go. There comes Max Headroom again.
No, it's gone again. Yeah.
It's actually not just.
I shouldn't get excited.
It only happens when you get excited. The show today has been one of those. It's been great fun.
The very frustrating thing with StreamYard for me is, I don't know if you know about this from your end, guys, but for me, I can still see me and I can still hear me, but I'm aware that you can't. So I'm getting a perfect shot of me talking to you and realizing that you've gone. So to me, you've gone, but I know that means I've gone, which is very frustrating because I'm like, I don't know what to say.
It's all good.
This all sounds very existentialist. Like
I know,
you go, but we go, but we go, but you go.
You go.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused now.
I'm talking, but no one's listening. It's very, very typical.
So Ravi, on your side, new
fun.
music, obviously Mistletoe. What else is happening in the world of Ravi?
Honestly, other than watching Martin disappear again and reappear again. Hi, Martin. Not that much. I'm trying to really push Mistletoe as far as it will go. I'm really proud of it, and I'm really excited to get it out.
It is a brilliant track, I have to say, and once again, well done.
Thank you, and thanks for for putting it on this show as well, and obviously all the hard work that you guys do to support independent artists where you are as well. Like it's not lost on us that, particularly in these difficult times, it means a huge amount. The work that you guys do. So hoping to do a lot more of this sort of stuff, and then head back into the studio in the new year, and hopefully come out with some more, hopefully even more amazing material. That's the plan.
You're gonna have to do a Valentine's Day love song next.
I can if I can call it Mistletoe.
No, well, we're releasing our new single in January, and our second single we're releasing for Valentine's Day. It's called "Wish You Were Dead."
Nice.
It's a love song. It's a love song.
It is a love
Right.
song. Okay.
Hey, why?
And
now I
now,
said right.
Oh, right.
and now you can't wait to hear it now, right?
Well, yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Built up brilliantly, yeah.
You got to wait till 14th of February. There's a video to go with it.
It's coming out on Valentine's Day itself.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
on Valentine's
something on my
Day.
calendar now.
Yeah.
Put it on your calendar right now.
We've just finished our new single, which is our first single of our new band. So that's coming out. I'm going to wait till January. It's pointless doing it now.
Now.
And then there'll be it'll be silly. So it's going to be like a 3-part single that's coming out between now and 14th of February.
Very nice. That sounds really exciting. Do you know what? I can't wait, actually, because what's probably going to happen is I'm going to forget about this calendar reminder, and all it's going to say is "Wish you were dead."
On the 14th of February, you'll get a message. You were dead. I don't even remember saying that.
But it is a love song. It's and that's the whole point. Is the contradiction of the.
That's a good
the title of
campaign,
the
actually,
track.
Jill. It's a good campaign for you. Just like target some WhatsApp messages or something, just to go out to everybody on your mailing list that just says "Wish you were dead."
Yeah, people will go ballistic.
I know.
Oh no!
I know.
Do you know, it's a good thing.
okay,
It's a good thing that Martin doesn't actually offer legal advice, isn't it?
And yeah, I'll have everybody in the country threatening me and suing me, and it's like, oh, who wants to kill me? Oh,
Yeah. Martin's the guy who's like, "Go on, it'll be a laugh."
following day headlines: Julian von Plato found dead. No, that's not going to happen. Anyway, yeah. Anyway. Enough about that. This has turned into one of those shows.
I wasn't expecting it to go quite that dark. I was just expecting that maybe, you know, I suppose the Wi-Fi in prison might be good, so you might be able to carry on the show.
Well, becoming like Mac Headroom in prison.
Very good. So, it's an idea. That's another idea for another new show.
Yeah, Johnny Cash live from Polsma prison. Now you've got new music prisons. Okay, let's just leave it there. Right, Ravi, as always, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on the show. And I think we can sit and talk. We can sit and talk rubbish all night long with you, and I think that's possibly why we love having you on the show, because it's such great fun. And you know what? It's December. I just turned 52 on Saturday, not 53 as I originally thought I was. So I'm quite excited that I had a very quiet working birthday. I got a year back, which I was quite excited about. So yeah, and it's been a year of great music and meeting amazing artists like yourself. So thank you for the music that you have been delivering throughout the year as well. You've been an absolute pleasure to have on New Music Mondays and get to know you on this little screen that we have in front of us called computers. And then we lost him again. And there he comes back.
I might have to start co-hosting with you, Jules, at this point.
Oh no, I'm going to cry with laughter tonight. Yeah, you can do a Scottish accent, you get the job.
I'll do Scottish accent.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. I like it.
Thank you. Accent, can you tell?
Because I like that. Well, I like the fact you actually went down a little bit as well. That was very good. You went kind of just dropped the tone down. It's nice. Stops you. Makes it sound very professionally Scottish rather than like a sort of weird West Coast. You'll never believe what happened to me.
Is this a music show? I've just totally forgotten. I can't remember. Do we do a music show on here?
Yeah, we played some music. We had some.
It's a very musical accent. That's what it is.
It's a very musical accent.
It's sort of sing-songy.
That's right. Yeah. Goes up
I get
and
a
down
start-
and all around, and you know.
Listen, I don't have a Scottish accent, I'm afraid. I don't know what I sound like. What do I sound like?
You kind of sound like my mum being really angry at me.
No. I haven't laughed as much. My mother wants to know what we've been smoking.
That was the one moment in the show I was glad I got cut off that bit there.
No, I haven't laughed as much in a long time, I have to admit. Anyway, Ravi, thank you so much for joining us as always on New Music Mondays.
He's gonna die. We've killed him.
I'm gonna choke to death. Oh, you see what happens?
That'll go in the highlights, Phil.
There is that. Have you seen that ad with those two Scottish guys in the elevator?
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
No,
come on, Ravi.
You've got to catch this. It's a good one. So
Oh,
well,
oh no!
Works for me.
You see, I have to find it now.
Nothing works for me. It's voice activation, right? That's what they're talking about. It's a voice activated lift. This is, oh no, they don't understand Scottish.
Wait, I'm gonna. You know what? I think we have to play it.
Oh God.
I think we have to play it.
I bet you're really glad you came on tonight.
This is my favourite bit of this show. Like, to be fair, I feel like it's kind of my fault. My fault. I always pull it into kind of random area, but that's alright. I enjoyed that.
Good. Ah, dear.
Wait, yeah.
This is really good.
Wait, Remy, watch this. Watch this. Hang on, here we go.
What's the buttons?
Oh no, they installed voice recognition technology in this lift. I heard about this.
Voice recognition technology in a lift in Scotland. You ever tried voice recognition technology?
No.
They don't do Scottish accents.
11.
Could you please repeat that?
11.
11. 11.
11.
Could you please repeat that?
11.
Whose idea was this? You need to try an American accent. 11. 11.
This is Irish.
11.
Where in America is that?
I'm sorry. Could you please repeat that?
Try an English accent.
11. 11. You for the same part of England as Van Dyke.
Is he using smarts?
Please speak slowly and clearly.
Smart ass.
11.
I'm sorry. Could you please repeat that?
11. If you don't understand the lingo, away back home to your own country.
Is that talk now, is it? Away back to your own country?
Oh, don't start, Mr. Bleeding Heart. How can you be racist to a lift?
Please speak slowly and clearly.
11. 11. 11. 11.
You're just saying it the same way.
You're going to keep saying it till I understand. Stop. All right. 11. 11. 11. 11.
I'll just say it's any number.
This is a voice-activated elevator. Please state which floor you would like to go to in a clear and calm manner.
Calm.
Where's that coming from?
Why is it telling people to be calm?
Because they knew they'd be selling it to Scottish people who'd be going out for
You have not selected a floor. If you would like to get out of the elevator without selecting a floor, simply say, "Open the doors, please."
Please. Please. Suck my one. Not for nothing.
Open the doors, please. Please.
Pathetic.
Please remain calm.
Oh, you went up tonight. Hey, just wait for it to speak.
You have not selected a floor.
Ah, you cow! Don't answer these doors. I'm going to come to America. I'm going to find whatever desperate actress gave you a voice, and I'm going to go in an electric chair for you. You bastard! Scotland! Scotland!
Okay.
Yes, they went.
I like
That's our special Christmas song for you.
Thank you very much.
Freedom!
Oh dear.
Okay, I haven't laughed that hard, and I have no idea how long. I honestly haven't.
That's our birthday present to you, Julian.
Thank you. I know that wasn't a music track, but that is the funniest thing I have still seen in a long, long time. That, no doubt about it. And I think it was very appropriate playing it for you tonight, Ravi.
Thank you very much. Yeah, particularly with my Scottish accent.
Yeah, you could be the next Bond as well, by the way.
Oh, well.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's very good.
That's very good. Yeah.
All right, enough of that. Ravi, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. But But anyway, yeah,
Enjoy.
you know what? And laughter and music are good for the soul, as my mom says. They are. Man, there's nothing better. So I've had a fabulous Monday. Thank you again, Ravi. Please remind people how they can find out more information about you on the interwebs.
They can find more about me by going to Ravi Music UK on Instagram or on Facebook, or on www.ravi.am is my website. If they just look up Mistletoe and Ravi, my song should come up on their chosen streaming platform of choice.
Excellent.
And it's on
Thank
the
you so much.
Discover TV New Music Mondays playlist.
Which we are going to be selecting our top 20 coming up shortly this December. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And I can tell you what, it's a tough selection. I actually have no idea how we're going to do it.
I don't know.
But Martin and I will be discussing that after this break. Ravi, thank you so much for joining us, and we will catch you soon. Cheers, mate.
See you soon, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Oh man, that was funny. That was seriously funny. That was the most I've laughed. 11. That's the most I've laughed in a long time, and I haven't laughed at that thing. Yeah, great ad. But yeah, great song again from Ravi. And let's get back to the music. We've had two great tracks tonight. Sorry, it's a bit of a shortened artist repertoire for the evening. Although it's still 9:15, and we're still sitting here talking. But then I think that's thanks to Ravi. We could probably sit here till 10:15 talking with Ravi. I have no doubt about that. And this will become the new comedy special on Discover TV, with a bit of music thrown in for a laugh. But yeah. So Martin, I think. I don't know how many more songs we're going to have for the year, but I think we really are now going to be heading into our top 20 of the year, and maybe like some outside. I don't know how we're going to get 20. I really don't, and it's going to be a really, 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 really tough choice.
Very. So where are we at? We've got 40. We've got two more shows before we're sort of post Christmas, haven't we? So do we do it all before Christmas?
I was thinking we should do the week before Christmas as our top 10, our bottom 10, not top 10, bottom 10, whatever, yeah. And then on that 27th, I think it's the 27th, we do our Christmas 28. Top 10. 28th, we do our top 10 for Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be our last show of the year, won't it? Yeah, that'll be
our last show of the year. And yeah, I'm trying to desperately think of what will be our number one.
Keep getting because as we said last week, people keep still releasing new music, and you go, "Oh, that could get in."
Exactly, especially, and I believe you're hoping to have our friends on next week for us.
I am. It may be. Well, they said. Well, yes, I am. Let's hope for next week. Soon, definitely soon. They haven't. They know. They know. I sent a message to the boys saying we've just been waiting for this video coming out. Come back on and see us. Yeah, definitely. So we're just going for the actual date.
So what we're also going to do is we're going to post a poll. I don't know how long polls on Facebook can be, but we're literally going to list maybe a top 50. And then ask voters to post ask people to vote on the Discover TV South Africa and the Discover TV London page. Their top songs for the year. My mom actually was, get your listeners to help you, Jules. Yeah, I know, man. Don't worry. Yes. Mothers know better. Yes. And see what our listeners' top 10 is and our top 10. So I'll try and work on that. Tonight, actually, I'll start getting that list together. We can get that up pretty soon, and actually get people voting for their top 10.
You may have to have a group page in order to run a poll. I think I've got a vague feeling. Anyway, that's Facebook's weirdness. So we'll figure that one out.
We'll figure it out. We can run a poll on Discover TV's .live page. So if we have to, we'll send people there to do it. But look, we'll try. I'm sure you can run a poll on the Facebook page. I can't see why not.
Well, me neither, but there's a lot of things I can't see why not about Facebook. And yet,
and everything. That's why we don't have our shows on Facebook anymore, because of all those things we cannot. But we are still, and this is.
Although,
here's my rant. Here's my rant for the day, Martin. I've been trying to apply now for over a month for us to get a license to broadcast on social media with the local agencies that'll give us that. We'll pay. We've agreed to pay.
You pay for the license, yeah.
We pay for the license that will allow us to broadcast the show on Facebook and other channels. But do you think anybody can help us?
Oh, really?
They don't know what license to give us. I mean, come on, guys.
You know what? I'm not surprised. Do you know what? I'm not surprised. I think I've looked into this through the PP. What would it be? The PPL would be in the UK, or either be PRS or PPL. It might be PPL, I think, here in the UK. They would grant a license for that, and I've looked into that myself as well, and it's very difficult to find out. In fact, I think there is a slot somewhere that says this is where you apply for it, and when you get there, it says we don't have a license for this. So I'm not surprised.
So it's like the record labels sit there.
Quite a new thing.
Yeah, it hasn't only been going for like 5 minutes, and this is the record labels sit there and ban you.
Debate.
Yeah, the record labels sit there and ban you and tell you can't do it. But then when you say, "Okay, cool, we'll pay," oh, but sorry, we don't know actually what license to give you.
Do you know what? If you were cynical about this, Julian, you might think it was something to do with the labels trying to hold on to their control and money.
Me cynical? Never. Anyway, so yeah, I just want. We just want to get this right, because we'd like to come back next year and really grow the show and do all these great ideas that we've been chatting about, such as touring UK artists to South Africa and vice versa, and doing proper live streams with bands on social, etc., and building up an incredible platform for musicians both in South Africa and the United Kingdom. And I think, yes, you guys have got Brexit, but music transcends all boundaries. So, you just never know. So that's what our plans are.
Maybe we have to figure it out for them. That's how these things. If no one will do it for you, do it yourself. We'll figure out the licensing.
Exactly.
That's what we'll do, Julian. We will sort out licensing in 2021. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, good luck for that. We'll try.
I saw Twitch people got a whole load of takedown requests last week. There was a whole big thing about that. Same issue. No licensing. Same as Facebook. Same thing.
Yep. So who's next?
Instead of getting licensing, they're just sending out takedown requests.
So they're going to do this now. So it was quite funny, actually. So I did a show yesterday. I did a live stream last night for an artist that I'm working with. And he was playing his own song in his DJ set. And guess what? YouTube blocked it. On his own channel. His own platform.
No.
His record label blocked it.
Yeah. I mean, if I was generous, I'd say it's an imperfect system.
Yeah.
But if I'm feeling ungenerous, I'll say it's a broken system.
This is not just some artist. He is the biggest artist in Africa.
Well, that's why, you see, that's what makes it a problem, actually. Because if you're nobody cares, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that's the problem is. So we've discussed this before, right? Why are the record label blocking it? The record label are blocking it in order to protect the artist's copyright. But the artist is trying to present his music on the platform in order to represent the music and the label and
get sales.
Sell it effectively. And there doesn't seem to be the facility or the will for anyone to just go, this doesn't work. We need to fix it.
Yeah. Let's come up with a solution that suits everybody. And then when you speak to the labels and you go, guys, work with us. Well, just pay us money. Well, we're trying to, but nobody will take our money.
And it's only the label. This is where I get to my cynical thing. Why do the labels want it that way? Because what they don't want is a model where the artists get paid. That would be my cynical head. They want a model where they get paid, so they can then decide how much they get. What they don't want is a model which we're arguing for in the UK here at the moment, which is pay the artists a fair share payment for what gets played. It actually works already. It works on radio, it works on TV. Apply it to streaming, apply it to online performance. You've got to do.
Yeah.
Now, whilst we're on ranty stuff, this is a good one.
Tell me, we got all night.
PRS for Music in the UK have decided to apply a 14% charge on live stream events.
So a VAT, essentially.
14%. Well, basically, if you want to live stream an event, you need to pay the PRS a 14% cut of any revenue from that event in order to have it licensed by the PRS. Now, no one's objecting to paying a license to PRS, and actually treating it as events that are in the same qualification as live events is a step forward. But traditional live events, they take 4.5% from. They want 14% for live streaming. Now let's just think about that for a minute, shall we?
So they get 4.5% on traditional events, and they want 14.5%
for live streaming events, which, let's face it, have replaced live events this year because we can't do them. So it's one way that artists are able to make money. And what do PRS Music do, who are supposed to be representing artists and earning money from them? Say, great, we'll take almost a fifth of your money from you. What the is going on? Where's the brains in this operation? I don't know.
I think we're gonna need to dedicate a show next year purely to rights and things that we can be doing in this space, maybe, and actually start doing this, talking more about this, because I think we need to.
It's such a minefield. There's a government inquiry in the UK going on at the moment into the fairness of streaming rights. I don't know if you've seen anything about it in the news. No. But they've had representatives from the music business. There's a guy called Tom Gray. He used to be in a band called Gomez.
That Gomez,
campaign. If you look on Twitter, there's a hashtag broken record. There's also a hashtag fixed streaming, which is about just getting this, trying to no one's object, and this is where it gets conflated in with an argument where the streaming is a bad thing. No one is saying streaming is a bad thing. What they're saying is there is an unfair system that doesn't remunerate artists properly relative to the amount of streaming or amount of income that's being generated relative to the amount of streams that they're getting. The model is broken. So they're discussing this about the fairness, representation of artists, etc. So that's an ongoing campaign. You had Nadine Shah, who is nominated, Mercury Prize nominated artist this year, saying that she's had to, she couldn't pay her rent this year because she's got no live events. She's relying on streaming income. She's had to move back in with her parents. And as she said when she was giving evidence to this committee in the government, I am a successful artist, but I can't pay my rent.
Something's wrong, and Martin, it's not only that. There's some young artists that I work with in South Africa that I've seen what their labels have done to them, and I'm not going to mention names for the protection of the artists themselves as well as the labels. But literally sitting there, no money. He's had songs that have gone over 1 million streams, and I see this poor guy struggling every single day, and I'm like,
and this is the problem.
Where's the reality in this?
Yeah, and the labels are getting paid, and that's the problem. And they've got old out of date deals that were potentially unfair under an old model, but are very unfair under a streaming model. We've got a big issue. We've got to do something about it, really.
And look, I believe there is a space for record labels. Don't get me wrong.
Of course.
I think there's absolutely is a space, but things need to be done fairly, and they need to be so the money is shared fairly, the artists are represented properly. You get record label people that are doing the jobs they are paid to do, which is promote the artists, not take. They have entire departments dedicated to takedowns.
Yeah.
On social media and digital. Yeah. Can they not be dedicated to promoting the artist instead? But they claim that they're taking it down in the as you say, in the interest of the artists to protect their rights. But the artists are not making money, so who's getting protected?
Well, that's it. It protects the wrong people. It doesn't open the doors. It's broken. We need to look at it. Yeah. So there's some good work being done in the UK, definitely. I'm sure there's good work being done internationally by people on a similar basis. Say Tom Gray's heading up this broken record campaign. There is discussion in the UK Parliament right now about whether this is fair or not. One of the things, incidentally, just you talking about keeping names private and stuff. One of the things that came out of this last week was about witnesses being scared to come forward because they're concerned that if they speak up against Spotify, that they'll get eliminated from the platform because Spotify, as an example, or the streaming platforms have so much power that if they speak up against them, that they'll find themselves excluded from playlists, excluded from distribution, excluded. So people are actually scared as well because of the amount of power that these distribution platforms have. That whether they should be scared or not, they are because they think that they haven't got a voice.
Absolutely. And you want to try and tell me that Spotify won't do it? Come on.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, this is the thing. One would be unwilling to accuse them of doing such stuff, but you can understand why people would be nervous of it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you know, I see it all the time with, as I said, as you've seen as well, with young artists trying to make it in this space. And oh man, it's a minefield.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's end off the show on a happy note.
Yeah.
So
as we always do.
As we always do, we're going to play out with this brand new song. We actually have played this song before, but he did release his music video on Friday.
Oh, this is a great
and
idea. I know exactly what it's going to be.
I promised him I was going to put it on the show, and we do like him. So yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
I know he is so thrilled about having a music video as well. So
like you have no idea.
I know, and I'm so thrilled that we get to play it as well. And it's a great track.
Yeah, it's a great track, and I thought what better song to play out with, because it's also been my birthday weekend, and I've had a lot of fun. And thank you to everybody for all the messages and to all the presents and for a great birthday out. I really enjoyed it. When's your birthday, Martin?
April.
What date?
7th.
My son is also in April, 29th.
There you go.
There you go. So,
great
guys,
month.
thank you.
Great month to be born in.
Great month to be born in. Thank you, everybody, for listening. This is New Music Mondays here on Discover TV. I'm Julian from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Martin with internet problems in London.
And this is Carl September playing us out on New Music Monday with this brand new official music video, which, as Martin said, he is so happy to have out right now. Here it is, Sweetness. We'll see you next week, everybody. Lots of love. Bye.
Bye.
There's that something that can find you in the dark. Oh, it can guide you home. It only takes a spark. Oh, you can find it in her eyes. Oh, you can find it in her smile. Oh, you can hear it in her voice. Yeah. Oh, it'll only take a while. It's that sweetness. Just that little bit of sweetness. It's that sweetness. Yeah. Just that little bit of sweetness. There's that something that can take your breath away. Oh, when you suck it in, you know it's there to stay. Oh, you can find it in her eyes. Oh, you can find it in her smile. Oh, you can hear it in her voice. Yeah. Oh, it'll only take a while.